for our guys, and I think the biggest reason is not just the fact that we beat Ole Miss, it's the fact that we dealt with some adversity and found a way to win the basketball game. It's not very many times that you win a ball game where you think you were 4-21 from the three-point line, shot 37% from the field, and still found a way to win. And the reason why we found a way to win, we continued to attack. I think we got to the free throw line 42 times. And then on top of that, we had a great assist-to-turnover ratio. I think we only turned the ball over 9 times. I think we had 17 assists. So, and individually, Fred Thomas goes 1 of 7, I think, from the three-point line, but he continued to defend. They've got Jarvis Summers has turned himself into a really good basketball player. I said this earlier, but he's probably the most improved player in the SEC. Him or Casey Prater with Florida, I say it's up for debate. But I was really pleased with that. And the one thing I want to make sure that I acknowledge is I thought our crowd was tremendous. I've always heard about how great of an environment the Hump is, but I had yet to see that. And this is the first time I came out and I thought the crowd was phenomenal. Our students are not even back in school, and the student section was pretty full, but not just the students. There was the regular fans, there was a community and alumni, and they don't understand how important that is to our team. So I just want to make sure I recognize that fact as well, too.
Rick, early on, your guys seem to be settling against that zone for a few jump shots, but did you just sit them the first time out and say, attack, attack?
Yeah, and what we wanted to do was we wanted to attack in transition. I thought we could get some opportunities after watching tape in transition and not worry about setting up against that zone. I think a lot of times our guys get locked into like, oh, we got to play against the zone, let's walk it up and let's shoot threes. Whereas like we wanted to, I think a lot of times we just kicked the ball up ahead to Fred and the Chicken, and those guys just attacked the zone before they even got set. So I thought they did a good job there. And I thought that they hit some tough shots to start off the game. I thought Millinghouse hit 2 contested jump shots, and I said, hey, that's what we want. We want contested shots. And so if he continues to make those, then we'll probably lose the ball game. But, you know, he ended up being 3 of 10. I think he hit 2 in the first, couple minutes. So, but to answer your question, yes, I thought we settled for 3, especially the beginning of the second half. We just shot 3 after 3, and I just gave them a chart. I said, these are our shots outside the three-point line, and here are their shots inside the three-point line in the paint.
Rick, Jarvis Summers hits that 3 to tie it and rolled Fred back into the game. Did you feel like his length and athleticism kind of bothered him in those last 2 sets they ran for him?
Yeah, I really think so. I think that Trevante, is a good defender, but Trevante is a good defender on a guy similar to his size. I think Fred's length, really bothers people. And Fred has really become our best perimeter defender when you're talking about wings. I think he does a much better job than Chicken because Chicken tends to gamble, whereas Fred is a little bit more solid, and he affects people on the shot because of his length. But that last 3 there by Jarvis, Trevante just didn't chase him off the screen. He's got to understand that they're going to run something for Jarvis Summers. I told him that, and he still got screened.
Rick,